Ready.
Ready.
Safety off. Ready.
Welcome to the Alaskan wilderness, where we're on a mission to hunt mountain goats, one of the toughest challenges in the hunting world.
Mainly rain is what we're going to see, so anytime it's sunny, you better take advantage of it.
Join us as we battle weather, steep terrain, and unsure footing to get one of these magnificent and elusive creatures checked off our bucket list.
Well, at this point we have spent all day getting up to the top of the mountain, and we found a whole lot of billies up here, and little kids, and just a whole bunch of mountain goats in particular. But right now we are just gonna hang out, watch them, spot them. We got base camp down below. But look at this view.
Everybody thinks it's like you get up here and you just get up on a rock or somewhere in a perfect shot. No. I mean, if they come down through here, somehow we're gonna have to prop up right here and shoot them at 400 yards across that sway. That is hard to do, really hard to do. So it is not an easy thing to do here.
And how do you call it a goat?
This is what you do on those rainy days. Day 2, here we are. Starting off raining, drinking some coffee out of the old bourbon after bugs cup. Probably do this a few times a day, so not much gonna happen today unless it breaks off. So, day 2, here it is.
In the tent.
In a tent. You guys stay tuned.
Despite the rain, it allowed us to rest up in case the weather turned for the better. What are we doing?
All right, day 2, we're back at it. We were socked in this morning with the rain. We kind of got used to that. Everybody took some good naps, rested up, and we think it's going to break off here for this afternoon. So we're going to roll up that way and then look in part of that mountain where we saw the goats yesterday. So hopefully we see something and it breaks up and we can go chase one and get one. So I don't know. We are hopeful. So we'll see what happens. You guys stay tuned.
After hiking up from base camp, we decided to sit down at the base of the mountain and spot the rest of the mountainside.
We're gonna hang out here for a little bit. There's a goat up in that slide. I want to get a scope on it and see what it is. We're gonna see if that fog lifts a little bit. See if there's anything on those tops. And then after that, we're gonna just walk through this valley and check out the cliffs on the left side.
The goat sitting in the slides turned out to be Nanny, and with no other goats sitting on the tops, we decided to move further up the mountain.
Well, we've been sitting here for a couple hours now.
We have.
And we've been socked in, we've been rained on.
All right.
And right now, we're looking at some blue skies. Best situation right now, look at the sun.
Yeah.
That's golden. So the best situation right now is these goats, whenever it's raining and foggy and everything, they usually bed down. So we're hoping with this blue sky and the sun that they'll come over this mountain range and there'll be something good for us to take. So that's what we're gonna stick here for a couple more hours. We got our 2 guides looking around, seeing what they can find, but right now it's looking good over there. Yeah. Not so good over there. That's over there. Foggy. Sunny. Foggy. Sunny.
Just about to leave. Day 2. Rain, rain, rain. We got up here. Watch this whole bowl. Just about to leave, and we saw it's probably a kid, smaller goat, come to the top and look over. So we were hoping that maybe other ones would come up and look, and we might see a good one, but I think it just come over to peek over, and we think there's quite a few on the other side. So tomorrow we're gonna get up early and try to get to the top of this mountain and get over to the other side and see what we see, unless they come over here and are feeding in here in the morning. So anyway, it gives us a little hope, so just see what happens. That's all we can do. We will call it a night, and we're gonna work our way down. So you guys hang in there and stay tuned.
All right, hammered out.
All right, folks, this is day 3. We are hoping this is going to be the best day we have. Supposedly good weather today, so we are going to work our way up this mountain and see if we can see something. Hopefully something comes down right here close to us, but if not, we're going to actually go to the top of the mountain today. So it's going to be a pull, but we're going to make it happen. But
The same mountain range.
yeah, this is going to be the same mountain range we did yesterday. First day we saw a ton of goats in here. I mean, like over 20. And so today we're just hoping the weather's good and they start feeding around, feeding back over, and we can find us a couple of good goats to get after. So anyway, this is going to be a challenge, always a challenge. So we'll see what happens. You guys stay tuned.
It wasn't too long into our hike where we spotted a goat up on top of the mountain ridge.
I'm gonna set up the scope here, so let's just kind of hunker down for a second. That's a good goat. What's that? That looks like a good goat. Is that a good goat? Yeah. We're gonna drop down in. You won't be able to see us as good. Or if at all, if we drop down in the center, we follow the creek up through.
Well, like you said, he's already seen us.
He's already seen us.
He knows what's going on.
Yeah.
We made quick work gaining elevation in order to get closer to the mountain goat we spotted on the mountaintop.
See up there on the top? Yeah, how far away is he?
730.
I got him. Just 300, I can shoot him. 400, I can shoot him.
Yeah, he's. Let's just keep pushing forward and see what happens.
Let's go on, let's do it.
We ran up to the peak of the mountain as quick as we could in order to close the distance on the billy. However, when we got to the top, he was nowhere to be seen.
I was hoping to be right here. He's moved over. He probably went across that way.
With the billy nowhere in sight, we traversed the mountaintop. Instead of finding our target, we found a group of goats consisting mainly of nannies and kids.
There's a group of goats laying up higher. Those are nannies and kids. There's about 4 of them that are down lower. I see one small billy, that the other ones have their backs turned towards me. I can't see exactly what they are, so I'll have to take a little bit more time and see if they get up and move around a little bit so I can get a better look at them.
While scoping out the herd of goats, we turned to our left, and there he is, the billy we had been after the whole time.
It's not good.
We packed up our stuff as quick as possible and we ran to the other side of the mountain to get set up on him.
Yeah, get set up in case he comes out the top. I think he dropped down over. He's probably going to try and bed down. If he comes this way, then there's no way he's getting past us.
We saw a good billy that went around this morning. We got up here to the top. We were looking at some other ones, and one billy we think is the one that was skirted us. He came back over, and we're on the stalk. We were trying to find where he bedded down, so he was coming right to us. He fell off the cliff. So now we're in the heat of the battle here, man. We're just trying to wait him out and see where we can find him. He's down on the other side of these cliffs somewhere, so we just gotta be patient, take our time, and look at him. It's just a matter of time, so you guys stay tuned.
We scoured the mountaintop looking for the billy. However, we came up short, came back together, and came up with a new game plan.
We're going to sit here for about an hour, see what the weather's doing, see if we can see that one, and reevaluate and come up with another game plan.
As we were waiting for the billy to pop his head back over the top of the mountain, our guide decided to sneak around the corner to look at the group of nannies and kids we had seen earlier. To his surprise, they were headed our way. Corey comes rushing back to us to pull us all around to the other side to get set up in case there was a good billy in this group of nannies and kids. As soon as we got set up in anticipation of a billy coming around the corner, we look up and we see nannies and kids looking right at us from 100 yards away. We watch the group of nannies and kids as they traverse the mountain peaks with ease. However, to our disappointment, there were no billies in this group. After that excitement, we decided to come back together and make another game plan as the weather was turning bad this evening.
We are going to ride it in a couple more hours and get off this mountain because it's going to be some bad weather. It's windy, really windy, like 35, 40 mile per hour winds. So we're gonna try to get back to camp tonight and regroup, see if the weather holds on for the next couple of days, and we'll see if we can get back out. So it's just part of hunting in Alaska, I guess. We'll see what happens. You guys stay tuned.
We were hoping the billy would pop back over the mountaintop and give us a shot. However, it never happened.
All right, folks, we're going back to base camp tonight. It's another 4-hour pull to get down there. We got to beat the storms, the wind, and the tide, believe it or not. So anyway, we're fixing to throw these tents together and get out of here and go as fast as we can to get out of there and beat the storm. So you guys stay tuned.
Halfway back to base camp, we turned to our right to look at the other side of the cliff we were unable to see from the top. And just as Corey predicted, the billy was sitting on the side of the cliff and unable to recover his body, even if we did get a shot.
I don't think we would have got close enough.
Yeah.
And he's far enough up in the cliffs that
Couldn't never seen him probably or get to him.
yeah, I think he's pretty much at an ungettable spot.
Feeling defeated, we continued our hike back down to base camp, where we refueled, waiting for the day that the weather turned good.
You look good.
Thanks, Clay.
You look tired.
I'm really tired.
With the inability to hunt for 2 days due to the rain, we devised a plan to go to a new area.
All right, we just got off the boat, made it to the beach, and now we get to hike up to the top. And here's our first home. Let's do it.
1 hour into our hike, we start to see some mountain goats.
We see 3 goats over here. Look like broken goats. We're gonna head up valley a little bit further to see how we can get to them, and then we're gonna find a route to get up close to them. If we can't, we're just gonna sit tight until they move somewhere. But it's looking like we can get pretty close to them as soon as we pop out a tree line.
We got him right where we want him, baby. Let's pray that there's a good one up there. We're getting closer. You guys hang on.
When we finished our climb and popped out of the tree line, our biggest challenge was to not spook off the mountain goats, but attempt to get as close as possible in order to get a shot.
Quite a bit of distance to make up. Still 7:17.
We continued to push up the mountain, jumping from small tree to small tree in order to get as close as possible.
Right now they're not even looking at us. So it's just a single file across to that other patch of brush. And then we'll start slowly working our way up. I think we can get in range as long as they don't start feeding too fast. All right.
With no more cover to hide our advancement, we pulled out the scope and found a billy in the group.
That is a good goat. That's a good goat. This one up here, the one of the 3. The 2 that we've been watching. Try to keep on going. Okay. There's that one popping out again. Oh, I see him. Let's see if they bed down. Yeah. Let's let them bed down. Yeah.
We discussed multiple options and scenarios in order to get us within shooting range. To our luck, the fog dropped down and provided us cover to move further up the mountain.
So we were able to rotate the mountain about 200-300 yards to get within shooting range, but we're about to get everything ready. I'm going to turn off the camera to get my stuff ready too, so that's what I'm going to do.
While we were getting ready, the fog dropped down again and we moved an additional 100 yards.
So now we're set up and we got the goat picked out that we want. But he's bedded down, so we got plenty of time. They don't know we're here. So we're going to sit here and get set up and watch him for a little while and see when our shot's going to happen.
I'm telling you, I'm steady as a rock right there, dude. You're steady. I'm steady right there. If he gets up, if he would come a little bit closer or just stand up, I feel like I could kill him.
Okay. Right now we have a goat. Right there up on the mountain. We're all set up. We're ready to go. He's laying down. We've got a 535-yard poke. We're just waiting for him to stand up, so we can have us some goat tonight. Anyways, hope this angle kind of provides y'all a good reference on how we're set up with the goats and everything.
Serious adrenaline rush rolling. I love this setup though. Now I feel like it. Man, I'm steady as ever, dude. If I'm dead on one.
Well, as we're sitting here waiting for that other one up on the ridge to stand up, another billy comes down the mountain, so we're going to check him out. But we want to compare him to the other billy we first spotted and see if they're, the right size, which one's the bigger one. So we're gonna watch them for a little bit.
During our wait, a third billy appears. After comparing the 3 billies, we decided to take the second billy. This one. It's go time.
All right, we are good to go.
Ready?
Ready. Whoa. Guy's running away.
Okay, when it comes out, turn that on. Okay, let's see it on top of it. Change. 460.
Ready.
Ready.
Safety off. Ready.
Oh, you smoked them. You smoked them with blood flowing out of his side.
You saw blood coming out of him?
I saw blood pouring out of the side. I think that's him sticking his head up. Hold on, hold on. There he goes.
Yep.
Just hang tight, hang tight. You got one chambered?
Yep.
Safety on?
Safety is on.
Okay, stand by.
By the time the billy gave us a chance for a second shot, a nanny appeared behind him. The billy disappeared behind the rock, and we decided to wait before tracking him.
God almighty, I thought they were about to take off. I mean, I was just about to shoot, and they just take off running. I mean, like running across the pasture. I'm like, oh no, this is it. That's a mud pile over here.
It's a mud pile. Look at this.
I know, dude.
Just look at this muddy
Where
mess.
that hill out?
It looks like a
Hamburger Hill, buddy.
an elk.
Fucking elk waller. And all over that hill, man.
Fuck, you ready to go get this?
Oh, heck yeah, dude, I'm ready. Let's go find this thing. Gosh almighty. Let's get out of the freaking melee of mess here.
All right, I'm gonna pack up.
As we packed our bags to find our goat, the fog dropped back down. We set up again to place another shot once the fog lifted.
And we're thinking he's gonna run up 30 here. But we can't see him because of the fog. We just needed to clear up just a touch.
What seemed to be a lifetime, the fog finally lifted, and Buck placed a final shot.
There he is. There he is.
Yes, we got it done, baby. Bourbon after Billy's. Came a long way. Fought through all the weather. Had to wait for a window to open up, and we got it done, man. So, oh man, dude, when it happens, it happens. Let's go see what this thing looks like, man.
All right, sir. You got yourself a mountain goat.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
Come on. Let's go check it out.
There's the balls.
Okay. You're looking at just a hair under 9 inches. Probably 8 3/4. Buddy. Okay. We'll pull them out of here and get some other pictures. That's a beautiful goat.
That is a good looking goat, dude.
That's a really good looking goat.
I know we got it done, baby. We got it done, man. Fourth quarter, we made it happen. Sweet Jesus, thank you, Lord. I prayed, I said, Lord, if this is going to happen, let it happen. And if it isn't, we're just happy to be here. What a beautiful thing you've created. We got to take it, so got the chance to be up here and do this. Maybe 1% of the people in the world get to do this and experience what me and Clay got to experience this weekend, the past 4 or 5 days. It's been amazing. It's been just like every other hunt. You know, it's ups and downs. We're excited, and then we get up there, and then we're down because it's raining. Man, what a great goat. Gosh, look at that. What a great goat. We got cut up coming down the hill. Look how dirty he looks, but when we saw him in the pictures, he was snow white. He looked like a cotton ball. And he was chasing that nanny around, and he was running all the other ones off. I mean, we are so fortunate to get to do this, man. That is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Here comes the rain. The rain won't let us go. It won't leave us alone. Hey, hey. Cheers, baby. Here's to goat hunting. Nothing like a little shot of bourbon.
Cheers. Alaska mountain goat hunting. Got it done. You know what that tastes like, Buck?
That tastes like sweet music, doesn't it?
That tastes like sweet music.
Sweet music, baby.
I'm a fat lady.
Fat lady.
Fat lady
Fat
singing.
lady is singing, isn't she?
At one point in time, I looked down at Buck, and he's got his head dug down, and I said, you know, I know what he's doing. He's praying.
Absolutely, man.
And I started praying too. And guess what happened?
Good Lord helped us out, didn't he?
Got ourselves a goat.
There it is, right there. For sure.
Oh man, if y'all like this episode, comment, like, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.